About a young woman who wanted to start a fight with a boy. The boy wouldn't fight, but her friend figured that he'd step in and initiate contact, and it didn't end up well. Okay, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about a mother is going through the grocery store. Her child sees something on the shelf that he or she wants. And the child grabs for it, asks for it. The mother tells the child no. The child still wants it, says, please. The mother snaps at their child and says, I said no. I said no. I know a lot of y'all have been in the grocery store and gotten to see that. You've gotten to hear that yourselves. You've gotten to experience that with your own children. How many of you have experienced that with your own wives, your own girlfriends, or just women in your life? Where you're expected to be the piggy bank for every little thing. All of these little tiny things add up. For those of you who are married, it's, oh, honey, will you get me this? Please. Oh, come on, honey. You're walking through the store, right? She sees the jewelry counter, and this happens often. Oh, let's just go take a look just for 5 minutes. Oh, this looks so good on me. Oh, wouldn't it go good with this dress? And he's like, fuck. All right, let's see. We got bills. She's trying to talk me into buying her a necklace. We already know what you're doing. We already know what you're doing. Your kids pull that on you and you cut them off. But if we cut you off that very same way, we have to deal with the very same tantrums. There's a lot of women who are not like that, and I want to thank you for not being like that. But what do you do about the women who are like that? What do you do when a man is being taken advantage of like that? Not much you can do, is there? No, there's lots of stuff you can do. It's just most of it is not legal. People get to make their own decisions. If they choose to be shitty people, that's on them. If they choose to throw a tantrum because they didn't get what they want right when they wanted it, keep in mind, what's that saying? If you stay, it'll be bad, but if you leave, it'll be worse. How many of y'all been baby trapped? Yeah, you'd like to leave her. You'd like to take your kids somewhere safe. You know the chances are that when she's beating on you, if you call the cops, you're the one that's going to go to jail. If you push her off of you, you're going to go to jail. If you call the cops as a male, you have to worry that you will be the one who's going to go to jail because all she has to do is lie. That's all she has to do. How many of you have actually taught your children to be honest? How many of the people who came onto my Facebook after Natalie was killed, promising they wanted to help? How many of them pulled that manipulation crap with me? How many of them wanted to make empty promises and then hide behind their kids? Boys don't get to play victim. When a boy comes forward about a crime that was committed, it was probably committed. But as we've gotten to see, especially recently with the advent of Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, how adamant many women are about being stalkers, about actively stalking a man and then slandering his name and then playing victim. Getting other people involved in it. Oh, I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him. How about just leave him the fuck alone? If a guy drives 1,700 miles to see you at your request, that means that he cares. When he drives 1,700 miles to get the fuck away from you, that denotes that you are fucking trouble. And he's trying to get as far away from you as fucking possible. When I went home to Boulder, the first thing I had to deal with was people fucking bullying me over shit that never happened. Cops didn't want to do their job in Virginia either. Natalie and I were friends. We didn't become friends until she was a grown-ass adult. And we were friends in real life. And we knew each other in real life before that, or at least we knew of each other's existence. She thought she was in love with me, by her own words. Her and her sister were fighting over a boy while I was in Virginia. Let me tell you how much fun that was. It wasn't. It doesn't matter who you are as a person. It matters what you spend. And to most of you, that's the biggest thing right there. Oh, you can't tell the truth because you don't have any money. No, that's just an excuse. And you know it. When a woman is with a man and she's claiming that he's beaten on her, if she won't go to the police about it, well, there's a major problem there because she's going to allow other people to be hurt as well by that predator. There's also the fact that we know that most of the time, when women accuse a man of doing something like that, it's a goddamn lie. This is something we were unaware of in the 1980s. In the 1980s, we taught something that we still teach today. But it's wrong. We teach that the woman is the victim and the man is the predator. And that is how it is. We've also made it incredibly easy for a woman to victimize a man and then play, oh, poor me, afterwards. And we have taught every woman in America how to do this.